What up, y'all? Vince coming back to you. We'll be driving toward literally the Hillsboro location here, and generally a pretty easy drive as we're just gonna go north, and then after that we're gonna make a westward turn, and that will kind of take us toward the Hillsboro area. Like on this road, it's 170th. In general, it's not the biggest roads, like 185th. So traffic does flow pretty easily on this road, so I do like it quite a lot. And on this side, generally, like inside on the right side, it's like a big park. St. Mary's owns this big giant plot of land. And so like they have a giant park in here that's available to the public. You can go in there and you can hike. There's actually an entrance right here that you can go through, that you can get into the park from this side as well. But it's a big park. Like if you want to walk, if you want to bike, it's very nice. Outside of that, on this specific road, 170th is quite hard to walk. I do see people trying to walk and people trying to bike through here, but it's just not the most ideal. So if someone wanted to like take a trip all the way down to the south end of this Beaverton area, the best way is to go over to the power line trails, and that's about a 6-mile run north and south of this whole Beaverton area, and you can essentially bike and walk the whole stretch and get to where you need to go. That's safe for everyone. So that's what I would suggest. Yeah, this stretch of the drive, specifically this part on the left, like these trees, they get really red during the fall. So this is a really nice drive during the fall. But on the left side here, we have a lot of condos, a lot of townhouses. So for anyone that likes that community living, it's a great space. And then also, if you're not too into the driving part of life, then you can just take the Max right here. This Max goes all the way over to the Gresham area, and it's quite a I would say quite a bit of a drive. Not drive, but quite a bit of a trip all the way to Gresham. And we're talking about over 20 miles here if you're gonna drive. So it's a good transportation system. It's not the fastest though, because that's a good 2-hour trip just to get all the way to that side. Versus driving, you can get there in around 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Yeah, so this is baseline. If you make a right on this one, it does take you to Costco. So I do go there every once in a while for gas and for bulky groceries.
Mattress Firm, they can help anyone sleep. Head to Mattress Firm's best sale of the year, the Labor Day sale.
So now we're going west. You see a lot of new power lines. Like these are the newer power lines that strung up really high with higher capacity. They've been doing this for say a good 10 years now or so. To run more electricity toward the Hillsboro side, as that side is starting to grow more. You see more industrial, more businesses, and more residential. I don't know if you start to see a little bit of deconstruction. This used to be a large greenhouse area that didn't really get used for many, many years. And I guess they're finally at the point where they're deciding to renovate and remove it. So on the right, that's a complex, an apartment complex that they built about maybe 5 years ago. Pretty big, and it's to the right of it is Portland Community College, so it tailors well to that. And then on the left side, you have kind of a little shopping center. So anyone living in these apartments, they can essentially go to school and then go to shopping centers here. And then also right behind this apartment complex is the Max line as well. So a great, public transportation for those that don't have cars or don't like cars. And even the whole bus system is there, so a whole transit system. So it's great for that purpose. Yeah, this road is overall very friendly to everyone. If you're driving, if you have a bike, you can bike. If you want to walk on the sidewalks is available. The speed limit here is, I go 50, so I don't know what other people go, but it seems like everyone's going 50 here, and I think that's, there we go, it's 45 miles per hour. Driving in Beaverton, when it comes down to how the polices everyone, they're pretty strict. So, you don't really know where they're at, but as long as you stay within the 5 mile per hour limit of or 5 mile per hour of the speed limit. So in this case, it's 45. You can go 50, at the high end. So, stay within that realm, and you're never gonna have to worry about the police getting on your case. And then kind of vice versa too, you don't want to be on the other side of the speed limit, where you're going 5 miles below the speed limit or more than 5 miles per hour below the speed limit, because then you become a hindrance to traffic and can cause a lot of danger for other people. My mom actually got a ticket before for going too slow, so that helps you understand how they like to enforce rules and guidelines in Beaverton. Making a right here onto Cornelius. We are really, at this point, this is the Hillsboro side. So we're really officially in Hillsboro. And then on the right is a Walmart that I just built about 2 years ago. And then you'll start to see all these townhouses right here, where they built alongside Walmart. And it's a great business venture and convenience for customers and clients here wanting to, once again, not have to drive far to do what they need to do. You can get up and you can walk to your local Walmart to get your food and groceries and whatever you need, right? And then get right back home without ever having to get in your car. So it's a big bonus for that. And Oregon being 80% white and 20% everything else. Myself being Asian, I think consists about 5% in total of the whole population here. So I think there's definitely a bit of a European culture here, where people do want to get into the whole walking and biking and that social aspect of the culture. So if that's your mojo, then this is definitely a good place for you. So what's around this area? Well, this is when you start to get closer to the tech companies of Beaverton. This is where we get close to Intel, one of the largest employer in Oregon. Nike, the Nike headquarters is also big around here, and we were close to it when we were nearby Costco. So we were literally a couple blocks from Nike headquarters then. From here to Nike, it would be about 10 minutes. So it's not a long distance. So if you live here, you can work at Nike without any issues. But Intel is just down the street from here, so a good 5 minutes north. And then also Synopsys is here. There's Salesforce building here, and I'll show you guys the Salesforce building. So I do work at Salesforce as well for my day job, and real estate is really a side business for me. So I'll show you guys kind of the office building here in Salesforce. It's actually rented out by Synopsys, and it has decreased in terms of size here as COVID kind of stunted the whole office environment and life for a lot of the Salesforce employees here, and ever since then it just never truly recovered. But yeah, it's very well maintained in this area, so Synopsys maintains it. You have a basketball court on the left, you have volleyball court as well, and that's available for anyone around here. Smoking section outside, and then plenty of parking. So if you're commercial, come by on this side. There's office space, as Salesforce only occupies at this point 2 floors out of 5 floors. So there's 3 floors left, with the first floor being a very, very large floor available. As you can see, quite a lot of parking, so find ourselves a nice parking spot in the shade. It's a bit of a walk, but that's okay. All right, anyways, yeah, this is kind of a bit of a tour of the Beaverton, Hillsboro area and where things are at this point. And I'll give you guys an update as it comes along, and take you guys along for other rides around the Beaverton and Portland area. My name is Vince Nguyen, you're a local real estate broker here in Beaverton, Oregon. If you have any questions or have any feedback or comments, or would like to see a particular area, comment below and let me know, and I'll take you there.